Hi guys, for your second table request today, it came from your fellow Libras. It's going to be long distance. So I pre-drew because it's going to be a long one. Psychic Tarot will go first, and then we're going to do a classic past, present, and future. Hopefully this style is going to be helpful for today as we travel through the past. That way you get to see what kind of cards showed up for what just recently happened. Okay, so long distance, we begin now. You had the third eye chakra with this beautiful violet blue. Of course, it's right in the center of your forehead, so you could definitely be doing work there right now. Even if you feel like you don't, if you are traveling, if you're going to work, on some level you are touching onto the third eye. When you communicate with others, when you're on phone calls, it is being used when you think you're not even using it with the third eye. And of course, the number is another 6. We got 666 all yesterday, a couple of combinations of that. Even the birthday of October 7 was 6 and 1. Okay, so you have that. And then you have number 2 with intuition, which is the high priest or the high priestess. And it says that it's very strong. You have 2 cards here of using your third eye. I think it's important when you see those colors, like you see the hues of blue, because you're touching onto the sky. Some of the things that we can't see, it's like the unseen world. I feel like a lot of you live in that 5D area. Okay, we'll talk about that more in the future. I have a couple of readings where I want to actually bring that out as far as a guidance video. And then it says your partner feels like you are in balance with number 11. It can be equative to the Justice card because Justice is the 11th major arcana. And then you're touching onto the base, which is yesterday. It's funny because I had fanatically said in that video that that's the one door that hasn't been exercised a lot. Okay, so that's the chakra that's showing up in the cards today for long distance. They feel like you're balancing, even if that's not the exact macro story of it all. And then with this particular card, it says that you are touching onto the root or you're going back to your roots. They could be right about that, okay? Long distance thinks you're very connected to family. They also know that you're very honest. Look at this too. I just looked down and I didn't realize it. This makes an 8. You have 111 on the top of the cards. So they might even feel like you are exercising a new beginning. There you go. 111. Or you could be seeing it on your phone, clock, or devices. Alrighty. So we did come to work today. The energy is so rough lately, but we're going to get through it. Okay, so we'll take a deep breath for long distance, please. One card keeps wanting to pop out. It was the Chariot, and I like to show you guys where I was last in stack. So the Chariot, let's look at the definition. The Chariot is about motility. It's about movement, number 1. It belongs to Cancer. There could be a Cancerian thinking of you. The water signs have been showing up a lot for Libra. And then the new signs for new love are Earth and Fire. I don't know if they've been like contemplating a lot on traveling to you, because we found that in the last video. And we're also seeing the Chariot here with a different deck. So I do want to have it do its thing. And your last cards was the Empress and the Realizations card from the last video. So they are thinking of a Libra or Taurus, or you could have both in your chart. And we're going to leave all the cards on the table. So recent past, show me the Chariot. 4 of Pentacles, they held on to you very tight. This looks like in the recent past communicating with you to keep that close connection. And the 4 of Pentacles is like this, right? It's like holding it to your chest. So if we want to understand the past, this person was holding on or holding back information. That's what we got so far. 4 of Pentacles feels on the table like it was valuable to know you for some reason. The Empress would be a valuable person to have around because not only are they morally and ethically sound, but this Empress card's talking to me a lot today. It is speaking of somebody who knows what to do when times get tough. So a lot of you are very resilient is how it's coming across. I think as well, like even some of your oracle are telling the story. A lot of you are highly connected to your parents. There's a lot of people skills here. This person might feel like you're very amiable and easy to talk to. So in long distance, they held on to you for a particular reason. They may have traveled, also flew or drove to you with the Chariot card. Okay, you could be dealing with Cancer or Capricorn, and they're both cardinal signs. What did they feel for Libra in the recent past? You guys established a nice little romance with the Four of Wands, or both of you agreed to be in a romance together. Let me just fix my focus, Libras. There you go. Four of Wands talks about beyond celebration. It's about being in a healthy coupleship. They wanted to commit to you if they didn't. Also, it's proving that both of you came together because there were feelings established, either soulmate or twin. It honestly doesn't even matter in this video because it just says that both of you had a sense of coming together with the Four of Wands. So very beautiful. The past is force, 4-4. So really committal energy. I don't know who this pertains to because it could be your past person too. Or Libra, you could just be watching for these cards today as you. Maybe you're the committal one in the Four of Wands. Okay, last card, Emperor. You may have met an Emperor too in the recent past. This is a father. This is somebody who might own their own business. They're very, very well to do because they build communities and they build empires. I do want to talk about something with dealing with Aries energy because it's very to the point. Where Libras are about working with others, Aries is very much about the I. So this Emperor showing up in red may have been married before. They could have had a previous partner to you, but it says that in the recent past, they were acting as an Emperor. And then you have the Three of Wands too, 3 and 4. So that's a Seven of Wands. They could be guarded in the current. They were waiting for you in the recent past because the Three of Wands is very least likely described as a waiting card, but it is waiting for ships to come in also. Something tells me in the recent past, like not only were you the ideal mate, but they could have also been going through something where they did have to save, or security was in question, or monetaries were in question. Okay, so I see that too. Excuse me too, because I have allergies and I don't got napkins up in here. So sometimes I wipe my nose and I apologize, you guys. High Priestess is a technical card about now. So I think they view that you're very intuitive or that you've caught up to them in some way. Two things. You have this card and this from the pre-shuffle. How amazing is that they're the exact same energy too, okay? This person views you as highly intuitive. You are not only calling things as it happens, but perhaps this person senses you're also super protected by your environment and also the angels you were given to by birth. So, and also you could be seeing 311, 211, and it's showing up in the cards as well. So you could be getting numbers like that with information. 411 is also another combo like that. They definitely view that you're in your own and that you are a high priestess. That's super powerful to be viewed that way, Libra. So in long distance, somebody feels like even with the distance, you can call out certain bullshits or certain things because it's showing up here that you trust your third eye, which I believe in too. Okay, we have a Knight of Cups. They're very romantic as they think of you. The Empress making sense in the first few hours here of our readings. Knight of Cups is about romance, and it could talk of somebody very musical, like maybe they play an instrument or you do, but they're viewing you as they can approach if they want to. There's something here about saying the right things in the right moment. Like maybe they feel like they got to say something emotional to you because it is an emotional night. So let's check on this feeling here. The Knight of Cups, please, for the entire day. Page of Swords. You have somebody who's been studying you. They take a liking to an Empress, or they understand your energy now. This Page of Swords can even be multiple people. You have a lot of romance going on around you in the current. Knight of Cups to the Page of Swords. We have the Hermit. They could be isolated, or saying that they're alone with the Hermit. I feel like you're going to see that with other readers today too, and that's also the full moon energy. We have the Eight of Wands. They do want to communicate. I don't want to go to the next card yet, although you've already seen it. 1010 on the docket here. And there could be communication coming in from this Emperor. Where that's going to come from is being alone in the Hermit, because you got the Hermit to the next step, which is the Eight of Wands. So it is going to come from someone who feels already very distant from your energy. Maybe they're looking of creative ways to communicate to you, because it seems like you're very much staunchly in this High Priestess zone, or you've been working on other things too that have made you busy in the High Priestess. Okay. My splits are the 10 of Swords. Maybe there's been a type of betrayal here also. And you have more swords with the 7. So he's watching, sneaky. He can be a spy card. Most generally, though, it's like lies told in the past with Aquarius. I don't really like all those swords. Like, as I sit with the energy, I don't like seeing all that. Then you have more here, which tells me that somebody could have been very manipulative with their moves, okay? And me and my nephews call it manippy. Like, we actually have a word because we've seen it so much from people. So this 7 of Swords is about something that they told you in the past, and I do want to look at it briefly for some of you, especially if in your intuition you've called out certain things as well, because you have the High Priestess in your corner. The cards for that are so amazing for you today. You have 3 basically saying the same thing, and look at all the blue. So it's high with you. Special one. It's definitely with you today with the High Priest or High Priestess. Okay, and some of you definitely coming in right. It's so nice to see the comments live, because I almost feel like you're with me in the reading as it's being filmed, Libra. So thank you guys so much, because that's been happening a lot lately. Every time I go to film, you guys are starting to pop up more as well. The Chariot, why was the travel important? And the 7 of Swords. Okay, this person truly believed in having a successful relationship, or it felt good. It felt victorious at a specific time. With the 6 of Wands, they also could have been a Leo. You have a lot of Cancer, Leo, I'm seeing some Sag, and mainly Aries in this reading. Water signs too with the Knight of Cups. I see a lot of summer influence. A lot of the cards are Cancer, Leo timing. They did want a successful relationship with you. Many of them could be watching you, feeling recognized too. In the 6 of Wands, they might be watching your name in lights, or you're receiving a type of recognition, maybe even publicly for a lot of you Libras with the Page of Swords. So that's like super technical and deep. What are they getting out of this though? Because these two come off as like heavily watching today for me. Other days it comes off more predictable, because the 7 of Swords could be wanting something specific, but these come off as very watchy for me today. So they could be watching you in recognition, or receiving a type of accolade is how I'll call that. 10 of Pentacles, yep. 10 of Pentacles and the Magician, my yes cards on the split, manifesting something new. You are generating something very quickly to this person. Long distance is showing that you might be traveling yourself, Libras, like you could be planning a trip. 6 of Wands, sometimes because he's arriving to a town or a city to receive the accolades, sometimes is traveling itself for me as a reader. So I think you're more looking at vast options, and it looks like you could even be manifesting a business of some kind, or for something to pan out as well with the Magician card. Super positive, very positive movement right here. So I think that's being done by a solo star. Why is the Page of Swords doing this in the current? 6 of Cups, it's sideways. As you guys saw, it's arrival on the table. Nevertheless, it still has the same meaning. Sideways or upright. It's still a lot of nostalgia. So this person is coming in as the 6 of Cups and the emotions and intentions. You might have someone manifesting you too, because I'm seeing this a lot in current readings. How they manifest you is calling your energy in or to be closer to theirs. So if some of you feel like that has been going on in your gut or intuition, because you have the card today, I think that it's sort of a telepathic response to you as well, or you believed they were a solid twin. That's really amazing to look at dynamics of that as well. I like to study. Soulmates are very, very different from twin flames. So that could also be intriguing for you to either look up or understand today. And I'll put a little differences of soulmates and twin flames down below in the description box so you could read it. Recent past is the Four of Wands and the Emperor. The current would be more of the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Okay, as a recap. Two of Cups, what's behind it? King of Pentacles. That's what I have. Somebody believes to have grown while they've been distanced from you. They could be dealing with a financial situation with the King of Pentacles. I just want to get the last row today of what they're going to be doing in the likely outcome. Thank you. Justice. King of Wands. Hierophant. One more. Temperance to the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like somebody wants to change the mood with you, either via traveling or reestablishing a relationship. From the Hierophant, though, it's like they might be guided to do something that they feel their heart should have done a long time ago, because the Hierophant is instructional and it's much higher than we are. And then the Temperance card is about making an amends. Why that might be, it's probably due to the nostalgia. There's other factors here too. It's like this person sees that you're a success even as a single. Okay, going back to that Six of Wands that we had in the main part of the reading, or in the center. I call this the core energy because it came in right about the middle of the reading. The last two cards are the King of Wands and the Justice card. Happily, this is good news. It might look like it's kind of but in the last few moments, this is really cool because they're viewing the Libra energy as the passionate one. Okay. I don't know what happened here. I think a lot of you just did the work a long time ago. So you're coming off as passionate now, whereas other people are still doing like really tough work on themselves, like dark night of the soul at this current time. So it seems here that you have a lot of the passion, both in really, really hugely red robes, or some of you literally have a teaching job as a Hierophant yourself, which you can look at all. Two of them are major arcanas. Libra, you look so good lately on the table. I think you're more the Hierophant, the red robe deal. Again, lots of root chakra work might be done today, or that's the focus through the full moon. They're coming in as having desire for you still in the King of Wands. So let's clarify two cards, or maybe three. Let's do the Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. That's Sag, air energy. So you could have air partners like another Libra to yourself, or you're dealing with water, or you have these in your chart, okay? And then an isolated Libra over here. So definitely you could even be dating your own sign, or you had relationship to someone long distance who is air, water, or fire. And I have one Pisces here if you were dealing with Pisces people. What is that combo of passion and watching? What is the Page of Swords and the King of Wands? Very sexy energy with the Knight of Wands. They feel left out. Look at that. It's so staunch lately. It's a really big energy of missing out. I think somebody wants to come in and it's like, it feels like gauging your energy of what you're about to do next. Like very, very curious is the Page of Swords. Five of Pentacles is because you've lost out on time talking to our beloved Libra. So they really feel like time has been lost here. But this person's calling in something specific. I'm getting to it. I could feel it. I just don't know yet what it is. King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. That's super passionate. What do they want to say? If they could write a letter to Libra, that you're very strong, and it's admirable with the Strength card to the Wheel of Fortune. You look like luck. Luck be a lady tonight is what this reading is producing. Because if you weren't strong, this person wouldn't even be able to, like, it seems like they even siphon a little energy off of you, Libras, just by watching you, because you set an example for this person. Strength to the Wheel of Fortune. I think that's correct, because the Ace of Pentacles is right behind with a possible offer. What is this combo? The Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. Thank you. I only have one, and I'm going to get it. Desire. This person didn't do something in the past for you. I'll put it like that. In long distance, they're attracted to the type of energy that you have. Again, I'm getting that same thing of other people don't possess it, or King of Pentacles. Other people don't have it. And that's what I've come to, because you've had to be strong for some particular reason. I think there might be outside factors too involved with that Strength card. You've had to battle alone, be isolated alone for some of us. There's an obsessive thing to your energy, because we have two ending cards. And if you look at what we clarified, that's you there with the Lion. Okay? I think they both tie in a way. Reading 1 and reading 2 tie because we see the Lion again. I want to thank you for your time. Let me know if this was a resonating reading. Long distance finishes now. And I'll see you guys tonight. I think I'm going to clarify one of the requested readings we had today. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later on, and have a good day.